A very good morning, Zimbabwe, and welcome to Africa and Beyond the Television Network. We continue to take a look on what's happening in the nation Zimbabwe without fear, without favor. Reports which we have at this point in time is that President Emerson Mnangagwa does have a new helicopter, a new chopper since July 2023, but has never been used so far because of lack of pilots. This is something which we need to take a look upon and understand what is really happening. On the screen is that chopper which fell when it was taking off in Mashingo. And as you can see, it's now out of service. Then let us take a look onto another one. This is the new chopper, MI-38. This is the new chopper for President Emerson Mnangagwa, which came from Russia. So when this chopper came, it came together with another presidential jet. These are two planes for President Mnangagwa. So this one is for short flights. Then the presidential jets is for longer flights. Maybe within the continent, because we have never seen it going out of the continent. It has been flown right here in Zimbabwe or in Africa, within Africa. So this is it in Zimbabwe. The major issue from this whole issue is right here. So, okay, this part of the report, it reports about what happened on Sunday, and only the crew were on board. This is according to Minister Jennifer Mswere. And he says none of the crew members was seriously injured, contrary to some reports from Vice President Chiwenga allies who are claiming that there are two casualties. Then he said this helicopter was supposed to fly the president from Bikita to Harare, but it crashed before it could leave Masvingo. Let us focus on the MI-38 and understand what is really happening. So this is the MI-38, which was given to President Emerson Mnangagwa by Russia in July 2023. And, this is a new plane, very, very, very new. But we need to take a look onto what is really happening. What is the cause? What is causing this plane not to fly? Why is he still using the old models? Pane zviya zvikopokopo zvapresident zvewhite ke zvinokwasara 1 chimwe chacho ndo chakadonha recently. So on a trip to Russia in 2023, Mnangagwa was gifted a VIP transport helicopter, MI-38, but the aircraft has not entered service as pilots are still undergoing training. So since last year, July, the pilots are still undergoing some training, some form of training. This is a problem because if you look at what is happening, you have old age helicopters, which are actually causing casualties, which are constantly having faults and problems, and you still fly them. The major question is, why are you not decommissioning them? Why are you not moving them out? Why do you continue to use them? The answer is here. They do not have pilots, or the pilots are still undergoing training. But if we look onto this issue of flying aircrafts, it must be something which is so easy. An MI-38 is a helicopter which is not much complicated. It's a helicopter which can be used for cargo. It's a helicopter which can be used for passengers, which can be used by hospitals, and also it can be flown in various or different climatic conditions, which includes it can be used in maritime, tropical, cold climates, and it is versatile and easy to operate. These are the characteristics of the MI-38, which means if it is easy to operate, and we have pilots who have been flying presidents in Zimbabwe since 1980, vachichinjana up to this day, it means the coming of the MI-38 was not supposed to be a problem to people who are used to fly very large aircrafts like the presidential helicopter. It's a large helicopter, and I don't see these pilots failing to fly this one, which is easy to operate. So, yes, you hear this and that, but the major problem is there is a problem within the government itself, because the reason why they delay to implement some things, you do not know why are they doing it. Is it because there is something hidden behind or whatever? This is the reason why you always see chances, they always come with speculations that the reason why they are not doing so is because of A, B, C, D. They get answers because the government will be failing to do what is necessarily supposed to be done. How can you have a pilot, fully trained pilot? How can you have that pilot trained for over a year? You can't do that. A pilot agara achiflya mahelicopters opi onzi ari kuenda kunodzidza for over a year. It can't happen like that. An understandable thing yatingatambira ndeyekuti vaenda havo kunodzidza that new chopper kuti inoflywa sei maybe for 2 to 3 months. Tinogona kuzvinzwisisa. But we are talking about the Air Force of Zimbabwe. These pilots don't have any other thing to do because hatina hondo muZimbabwe, which means they can easily learn about this new chopper because vanayo time to reach the required flight time or flight hours. They have time. So it's different from somebody who is engaged elsewhere. Presidents are flown by military pilots, which makes it easier. The government also cannot fail to raise money for these guys even to fly to Russia to go and train. All those things, guys. We are looking at the most important things here. So the history of the Mi-38, it's a transport helicopter which was designed by Mil Moscow helicopter plant. And it was originally intended as a replacement for the Mil Mi-8 and the Mi-17. And it is being marketed both in military and civil versions, which means it's easy because it works both in the military and in the civil aviation or in the civil sector. So this is what is happening at this point in time. We do not know, guys, the reasons why these pilots are still in training since July 2023 when these choppers are known with asylum condition. Around 2022, 2022, yes, 2022, 2021, 2022, we have had several reports of these choppers achidona, these choppers achimara on emergency landing. Another emergency landing happened in Marondera. I think it's 2020, 2021 or 2022. Another emergency landing happened there. Vanenge vaenda kwana Mutare. That is not proper. Several emergency landings happened and they are still using these choppers. The major question is why? Why are you doing it if not that murukuda kuteyana at a certain point in time? So it's a helicopter hombe dzakura, which means even if vakazoti yakangodonawo hakuna anogona kuzvidisputa kuzviramba. Why can't you simply use the new helicopter which you have? Why? Maybe mongoipa henyu assistance ye-one other chopper. Zviri nani muchinjane iyoyo kana kuti mongofamba mese. This is Team Zimbabwe. The report says we do not have competent pilots at this point in time to fly the new chopper from Russia. And it's embarrassing to hear. This is the new chopper from 2023. Yakangogara haisi kufamba. But it's already right here in the nation Zimbabwe. And it came together with another presidential jet yatinoona mukuru achimhanya nayo with the flag of the Republic of Zimbabwe. So if you look at it, it's almost the same size neyakadona, but this one is better because it's recent. Also, we cannot hear about complaints dzema parts because this one was made in Russia. Ndo vanowirirana, ndo vakomana vacho vanodyidzana. And also remember, Zimbabwe is no longer under sanctions. So, which means they can buy spare parts for the helicopters which they have for them to be fully serviced. if they want to. The major question is, why are they not doing it? Vaimbokomplaina kuti ma-sanctions this, that, but ma-sanctions aanenguva abviswa. What's still making them fail to service them? Is it a matter of negligence or a matter of something else we do not know? Let us meet in other episodes and other broadcasts. Mbire, thank you very much for being here. Irene, thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much. Let us meet in other episodes and other broadcasts.